And if you don't have something with you like a Lulu that can help you put that pressure on constantly, it's hard to make sure you can hit those stacks and take the trades you want to. I think Gio should be able to get out of the laning phase just fine. A pick like Yunara works better here, Valdez, because positioning is paramount and our AD carries are so good at it. As Gideon does have vision control. This barrage, they're going to punish, potentially.
Yeah, excellently done here by the side of Gnome. The bait is just perfect, and Calyx sets it up nicely. He's just sitting there like a piece of candy, essentially, and being pushed in.
Peanut is going to go for this dragon here, despite the fact that scuttle control is not theirs. I think this is wise, as we're going for an all-in.
Yeah, the dive is pretty good, but the flash on in, the last auto gets it done, and he trades onto Lulu. Gio's going to hold on to his flash, though.
Yeah, I think that's a win, though, for Hanwha Life. I mean, Lehens gets the kill with the Ignite, and it's a Rumble that gets the kill in exchange there. So, you know, if that kill goes over to Gio, I think this feels a lot better. He is definitely playing towards that late game with the cull he's purchased here, and that would have been a lot of money for him to pick up, but he's not quite able to do so. Zeus still had TP as well, so gets straight back to the lane here and can shove this wave in. Real quickly, the grubs are still available. Topside control is potentially flipping on its head, as Zeus is in trouble.
Yeah, he doesn't have flash, and he's going up against the polymorph, so I think he knows he's dead at this point. And there it goes. They give the kill over to Jiwoo. You saw that he got level 6, and he was thinking about putting down the equalizer, but he didn't.
So nicely timed gank there from Gideon.
Yeah, we'll play here. Some trading as Delight is just walking by, and now Calyx in a bit of trouble. He doesn't have his flash, and yep, 1 QW gets it done. As the command attack in there.
It's really important for Zeka to have a lane-dominant performance like this, especially after dying early, to continue that prio to set these plays up. Viper will have to flash.
Yeah, just kind of walking into the river, and he's going to get punished for this big time. No flash, no ult, and the kill is given over to Kingen on the Gwen.
Not sure what the idea was there. He's punished for it, and also, like you said, loses his ult. So both of his safety tools gone. His ult will come back before his flash, but that's a huge win for Nongshim, who are significantly ahead in gold here in this early game.
Yeah, you can see their bottom lane is doing very, very well, especially after that kill that went on to Viper. He's denied some farm. And, of course, the kill and the assist that went to Yunara, Jiu, who was making some plays up in top lane against Zeus. Got a little dive here. That ward is going to spot the Lulu. And I think they're still going to go for it. It is Wukong and okay, it's just everybody. Instead of accept the Rumble as they go on in, they just dive on into the mist. The Lulu ult's getting some big value there. The Light able to tank up a bunch of the shots, but that power up on the turret is pretty significant. Now Viper is going to finish him off, as now Lehen's in a bit of trouble, but these turret shots are doing a lot of damage. Will it matter is really the question.
Looks like a flash. They have to be careful.
Eventually, Lehens, I think, just dies. As, yep, there he goes. Peanut is going to trade, but now they have a lot of position here and pressure in the top lane.
Yeah, but somehow, yeah, knew Gideon was bottom, I think, which is why they made this play in the first place. It took a very long time, by the way, as we're looking for this again on the Zeus.
Yeah, I think he's just dead again. He doesn't have his flash. He's just picking up minions and dying. I mean, he's 1 and 4. And Gideon continues to visit the Zeus Hanwha Life Esports composition. That's where it's really going to shine.
Yeah, it'd be funny if this game was actually just decided by Gideon and everyone's like, see, I guess Yunara's viable in the LCK.
Yeah, must
Gideon
be.
got 3 kills early. As they're going to get this turret, it looks like here. Not really much King can do to stop it. Does get the redemption out, but it still goes down.
Yeah, and now he's getting knocked up, and the exhaust comes through. Shockwave as well. Counter exhaust comes in from Kingen, but he just doesn't have his ult. He doesn't have enough sustained damage. Another redemption going to come down. Tries to get the kill on the Delight, but eventually he just dies instead. As Kingen going a little bit too far there.
Kingen is definitely one of those players that, even on a fragile champion like Rumble we've seen in the past, he will try to skill check you. He's like, oh yeah, no, actually I outplay this if you guys think you can get the turret. Even on this Gwen though, unfortunately, he played it really well, but maybe the better choice would have been to back away. As, oh boy.
Gideon.
Like, slow down at the railroad crossing and like, take a look out the window. Calyx is going to get ulted. He is dead.
Yeah, he tried to rocket belt out of the shockwave. It didn't quite work out. Delight did nearly die, but keyword being nearly there. He is going to stay alive and help make the play happen.
I mean, they got the first turret. They're 1 objective away from feats, and they're going to get the second turret here for them of this game. So a lot of gold here. for the side of Hanwha Life Esports. Remember, they were significantly behind in the early game, but they've really turned things around. May have to try to make a heroic play to stop this Dragon, Valdez, because Nongshim are just on this so quick. They just do not stop it.
They got vision, and he was like, should I? And then he just elected not to. It wasn't good in the lane, but it also is going to be fantastic against all the dive. It keeps your Yunara in a much safer place. Calyx, he keeps trying to do that. It's not going to work once again. And now we got Gideon. We got the redemption as well. Lahen's here as well. Will it matter, though? Calyx goes down, and now we got a 1v1 between our AD carries. Viper soon realizing that he does not win that. And now TP's coming in. A bit of a broken team fight as a flash. But it's not going to amount to too much as Equalizer comes down. Gideon is just burning so low. Giu looking for his angle, though, on the left side. Doing an insane amount of damage with these autos. And HLE immediately just going to try to back away. Maybe looking for the re-engage here as Zeka trying to TP. He's going to get out, actually. Even with the auto coming through, looks like he does live. No TP for Zeus, so maybe trying to burst this one down. But again, this is very difficult, especially because Giu doesn't have summoners. And he's getting flanked on right now. It is going to hit Giu. They try to engage onto Isaiah. And now Zeka on the left is in a bit of trouble, but the rest of the team is just pressing forward. And Yunara is the first one to go down. This is exactly what we talked about. They just press their engage buttons, and Yunara has no summoners, and they're doing Otacon for some reason. I don't know, Wolf. HLE get a free team fight, and it looks like they'll get a free Otacon too.
Yeah, it's going to reset here for a second, so we'll be annoying, but it should eventually go down towards this Dragon, but it's only a matter of time. TP here for Kingen. Zeus is just going to take the walk over. And that TP angle not great here for Kingen, but here comes the Calyx flank.
Yeah, trying to go in once again. The engagement delight is excellent. And the shockwave follow-up is gigantic. Just catches everyone. And nobody has summoners. Giu still doesn't have his. It's just the perfect situation for HLE's comp once again. Kind of beating a dead horse at this point, but you guys get it. Giu now left alone to, well, who's going to get the kill? It will be Peanut. And he is going to get it. So 2 team fights in a row. HLE just knock out of the park. But my team is calling for this fight. Lahen's, yeah, well. Lahen's also understanding his duty, which apparently was to run into the dark jungle and try to get vision alone as Lulu.
Yeah, that's the thing about Lulu is when you're losing the game, you're not really going to get the vision back.
Yeah.
In most cases. Yeah, they got womboed. The anti-flank wasn't it. They played that last Dragon fight like they were trying to pull some trickery and be like, aha, I got him with the flank engage. I'm like, but you're playing a Yunara comp. Maybe just keep the Annie nearby so you can peel. You need all the peel you can get.
Yeah.
As this is a Baron that Nongshim knows happening but can't physically see, and so they have to kind of come over here. Gideon does not have flash, so I don't...
Gideon is the one guy that they are worried about, and now he's just kind of out of the picture. Lahen's nearly dies, actually, to the burn, saved by Redemption. I mean, Nongshim are down 10,000 gold at this point, so...
Hail Mary play on Baron like Gideon was there, so... Yeah. Twins all but over, Valdez.
Yeah, for sure. I do feel like Viper probably could have played whatever he wanted in this game. You were talking about his Teemo. Maybe not Teemo in this one. I think he would have had a really tough time in the lane, but still. Gonna get the Featherstorm out, and immediately the rest of the team is there to follow up. Zeus will go down, but it will not quite matter. Kingdom in the back line, but the wallets are just way too heavy at this point. And even making it kind of a close fight, given the gold lead. Nice job by Nongshim, but this game has been over for quite a while.
It's really funny how you mentioned Viper playing this pick, and then, like, at that moment he was probably, no, that was pretty good with they're pressing the R on this one.
Yeah, I like the Xayah.
I do like the Xayah angle. He does ultimately die, but man, he absorbed a lot there, and the rest of his team cleaned up. At the end of the day, Hanwha Life Esports, maybe with a rocky early game, there's some issues in the side lanes, but with the 10,000 plus gold lead, do clean it out.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.